Hello, everyone. RVDebs here. It's Tuesday, live stream time. I'm having coffee. So tonight, I'm going to wake myself up with some coffee. Doggo Ben, first one in. Hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to just hang out with y'all for about an hour. And then probably, well, I won't go to bed right away, but I think I'll be going to bed earlier. Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday. This doesn't need to be there. Half the stuff doesn't need to be there. Wow. I don't know. Who's there? I'm in bed. Are ya? Hi, Russell. Come on in. Hi, Lori. Hello, M. Blessing. Hey, Lily. Stop it. You're whining. She's one of those, because I was gone all day. So, come on, baby. It's okay. Come here. Come here. You want to whine? Come here. Okay. That's what we have to do when you're whining. Yeah, I was gone all day. I went and, I drove about an hour and a half, and my friend Amanda drove an hour and a half. And we stop and we have lunch together and visit and then come home. Good evening, Marilyn. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you guys. So I was real tired when I first got home, but I'm feeling better because I just drank a mug of coffee, fed the dogs, walked the dogs, put groceries away. It was busy. Hi Kutchet, hi Donna. We were gonna go to one restaurant. It was closed, and these small towns, and I don't know why they're closed on Tuesday. Then we were gonna go to a Chinese place, and the lady came out with a pad, and she said only takeout, and we didn't want to do that. So then I realized that I had seen this little tiny hamburger place, and it looked like it had people eating there, which is a good sign. So we went to a place that I took video of it. It looks like a house, but they had good hamburgers, and it was nice. Hi, Nana May. Oh, how exciting. I'll have to go check the P.O. box. I certainly will, Sheila. Thanks. Can I share it with everybody on Friday if I get it? I'm sure I will if you say so. If you don't mind. No, I didn't know that. Hi, Cameron. He says that, did you know that the Prophet Mohammed used to fast on Tuesdays and Fridays? Actually, hi, Dana. Oh, good, Sheila. I'll do that on Friday. I hope I get it. I'm sure I will. It's only Tuesday. I was going to say today's Yom Kippur, which is a high holiday where you fast. I didn't do it. I'm not I'm not a very good Jewish person. I'm probably the worst. Yes, I will share my gift. I can't wait to see it too. Do I eat candy on Purim? Well, I'm just not very religious, Cameron. I hate to say that, but I'm not. Actually, right now, Kathy and Mark and Lee and Stephanie are really, they're almost like Jewish. They're not Jewish, but they are living the original First Testament is how they live their life as much as possible. But I think fasting is healthy. Yeah. You're not Muslim. I didn't think you were. I don't know. You don't like to eat pork. Cat and Mark gave up pork. I eat pretty much anything I want. Good old pork chops. Yeah, they're good. Hi, Cranberry Chill. Welcome. I like bacon. I like it. I have to say. I eat more chicken than anything, but I do like pork stuff. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cameron. I just thought I had the ingredients in my mind, and I thought, all right, and the kitchen was clean enough. So I did it. Hi, Candy Purple. But they came out really good in the air fryer. So, you're saving. I did not put any oil on those pork chops, and they were delicious. Yeah. I don't get enough fish or seafood, but that's because Texas really, I think you can get catfish. I think that's the freshest, but it was good. Yeah. And the black beans, you can do a lot with black beans, but just even cut up fresh tomatoes and cube them with sauteed onions and black beans is delicious. In Florida, you get a lot of Cuban food, and I do love good Cuban food. They know how to eat. Why don't you say hello to everybody? You're so antisocial. Say hi, everyone. My name is Lily, and I'm a pilly. I'm the queen of the house. Yeah, tuna and salmon, that's true. I love lobster and crab meat, but that's expensive. I love clams and oysters, grouper, which you can't get grouper around here. Yes, Cameron, legally have them both here. They're, thank goodness. I walk them both, tonight we all walk together. They're such babies. We had a beautiful day today. I mean, really, we got our hamburgers and we sat on these big metal green, those forest green like picnic tables, but they're made out of metal. They had two of those in the front of this little shack restaurant, and there was a big tree overhead, and it was shady and cool, and it was really nice. Shrimp is one of my favorites too. I do love shrimp. You can get shrimp. Yeah. I just got a message from my friend Robert. He's like, he just sent me a message and it says, I know he's trying to find me because he knows enough about me that he could probably find me. He said, would take a miracle to find your channel, LOL. He might. Oh, the leaves are, I love when autumn is just so wonderful. Coconut shrimp's delicious, very fattening, but it's really good. Yeah, shrimp is low in calories. That's right, Lori. So, like, if I had a chance to get really good shrimp, um, like in Alabama, that was some good seafood. But anyway, I would eat shrimp a lot with cocktail sauce and just enjoy it. I do love it. My favorite thing I think in the world, if I was going to pick a meal, would be king crab, big king crab. Don't get that very often, do we? So I'm having coffee because I drove 3 hours today and it really makes me tired. So this will do it though. Here's this coffee mug was sent by a subscriber. Wonderful wacky women. Isn't that cute? It's one of my favorite. I mean, I drink out of that mostly. I saw a big bag in the thank you. It is cool. Yeah, we all are in the weird, wacky, wonderful women group. I saw a big bag of catfish pieces, and I'm going to try it. They're frozen. I don't really know how to. I want to put them in the air fryer, which is what I'll do. Isn't it cute, Mary? I mean, I got, and then on the inside, you can't see it, but it says kindred spirits, forever friends. And look at the cute ladies. Such a sweet gift. I got it years ago. I mean, like probably 5 years ago, maybe more. No, about 5 years. Hello, Margie. Hi, Molly. Isn't that cool? That's a very special present. And I don't know where she got that. And the person that gave me that, I haven't seen in a long time. Unfortunately, let me show you what I got today. I have to do a review, so I will do a proper review in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but I got this sent to me. It's a they call it a power bank, and it's this little thing that I guess you charge it up, and it holds a charge so that if you're anywhere you need another battery for your phone, and it has a little carrying case. So I will be looking into showing it really good. I'll save it. Let's see. I don't know if anybody has seen my kitchen window, but there's a like a valance it kind of goes right over the window, fit perfectly. It took years. Same person that gave me the coffee mug. Yeah. And it's got peace signs all over it in very soft pastel. I finally have it up. Hi, Julie. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Doreen. It is so nice that you guys gathered. Believe me, I came this close to going, I'm too tired. I'm just burned out. But I didn't want to let y'all down. I'm almost all the time, every evening, I'm on Second Life. I don't even watch very little television now. They're handy to have those things. Yeah, I don't have that brand, but the one I have works very well charging my phone when I'm out and about. Yeah, there's been times when I've like stopped, not been able to really record because I went to Abilene for the day and my phone was getting low. We did have a nice day. Yeah, hi, Linda. And it tucks into your purse, right? That's what's really nice. So they contacted me and said if I was interested to do a review video and that they would give me it. So I said, okay. Candy. And your fur babies. I got my little fur baby right here. She's just hanging out with mom. There she is. Say hi to everybody. Can't you even show that pretty face? Say hi. She said, no, I can't. Hi, Sally. I've used them for my GoPro. I don't have a GoPro. Someday I'll elevate my abilities to video. She's just like, she could care less about the camera. But she has such a sweet little face. I want everyone to see how sweet she is. Just a good puppy. Yeah, so that's a cool thing. Little battery pack. Hey, you. And my baby's missed me today. So it's still on. I'm still going to go to Palmview for half of December and half of January, which is really like going to Florida, only it's in Texas. It's tropical. This place is a bird sanctuary, like bird watchers go there in RVs and stuff. What kind of Chihuahua? She is a long-haired Chihuahua. That's what she is. The way I got Lily, I'm sure some of you know, but I'll tell you this story. Kathy and I, my best friend in the world, we were in business together for years. For those of you who are new to the channel, please subscribe. Anyway, we were doing this big art fair, like for 5 years in a row. It was called the Yellow Day. It is called the Yellow Daisy, and it takes place in Stone Mountain, Georgia, near Atlanta. So anyway, we were there. I think it was our last year. She's eating my arm. Um, yeah. So anyway, a lady came by with a little baby carriage, and every kind of doggy comes through there, especially small dogs and stuff. I ran out to see what was in the carriage, and it was her mother. And her mother was preggo, and this was in September, Labor Day. And she was born Halloween, my birthday. God, stop. Um, I gave her my card, and she said, when they have babies, I'll call you. And I didn't remember. I mean, I did as soon as she called, and she had a beautiful accent. Her name is Nani. And she goes, "This is Nani. They had babies." And she said, "There's 5 little faces." And she sent me a picture of these little 5 pictures of these 5 puppies. I think they were like 7 weeks old, maybe. And I picked Lily's face. I did. I picked Lily. And my husband and I drove. That was one of the last places my husband and I drove to. He drove me all the way up to Stone Mountain, Georgia. We had a hotel room, and Nani came with Lily in a little green blanket, which I still have. And she didn't even want to let her go. It was kind of sweet. Hey, Kathy. You made it through the hurricane, and you just got your internet back, thank goodness. And you lost our roof on the shed in some flooding. Well, I'm so sorry you've lost anything in that terrible storm, but obviously you're lucky compared to some of the terrible things we've heard. Hi, Lola. Hi, sweetie. Oh, man, I can't wait to see everybody. Where do Kat and Mark live now? They live in the same house that they've lived in. I'm the one that moved. I moved into an apartment, which is 12 miles from their house. Hello, Timothy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they have a home in Knox City, Texas. That's where her kids all live, and her mom lives there. And I just moved to the next town. How are you, Lola? Did you get that window fixed yet? So I've been looking at, staying in a hotel up there by Abilene State Park. And that's about $80 for the night. I don't know. And then I'm thought, well, maybe I should sleep in my truck for a night. How bad could that be for one night? I don't know. Hi, Carrie Joe. Yeah, this is a pretty good size for me because I'm not a real huge, I'll do this and then I'll fill it again, and sometimes I don't finish it. They have the air conditioner, but here's the deal with the air conditioner. I don't know if Bill's here or not, but it's an air conditioner like mine. They call them mini splits, and there's only one man. This is what I'm told. And I was told this by the management here, that if something goes wrong with these mini splits, they have to wait on a waiting list to get this one guy that knows how to install and fix them. So Kathy and Mark have got the mini split, but it needs a professional. They don't know how to put it. Even his son, they didn't know how to do it. So this one man, I like big mugs. I hear that. I know, Dana. Yeah, I guess that's true. I really want to be with everybody though. That's the neat thing about Lollapalooza, is that it's a camaraderie, that everybody hangs out and has fires late in the night sitting around, and that's the part that I like. Hi, Grace. So I wish I had a more comfortable space. I don't have a tent, and I don't have all the stuff. Oh, I'll come and see you whether I have to drive home, afterwards. I'm going to be there. I'm just trying to make myself comfortable and stay. Me and my dogs, but it's got to be easy. 300. Oh, wow. That's a lot, Kathy. Yeah, I can't really. I mean, I'm my budget's tight, so $80 is it's a big splurge, but I might do it. I might do it, baby. What do you think? Now that you've been held, shall I put you down on the floor like a big girl? High five. High five. High five. Lily, high five. She won't do it. High five. Ah, you little brat. High five. Good girl. Okay, I knew you could do it. Yeah, I mean it's expensive by the time you turn around, you know. Before the Middle Ages, no specific word for to like existed. It was just something like it is pleasing to me, or like muy gusto. What are you drinking? I visited a hurricane last summer. I'm so glad it didn't get any closer for you, Marilyn. It's just a terror. This is well, I've looked at lots of videos. I do. I'm one after another, and oh my God, really. Hello, Victoria. Nice to see you. I'm doing good. How was did your daughter see now the thank goodness that it didn't hit Tampa Bay, but it still hit, you know, it hit friends and people no matter where it hits, but your daughter probably did okay cuz Tampa. You know what's the weirdest thing? Of all of it, I mean besides people dying, but is the idea that they showed this man showed right where I lived on the beach, the Gulf of Mexico emptied. There was no water in the Gulf of Mexico for miles. You couldn't see any water. It was flat, green, seaweedy, kind of like sandy. And it blew my mind, you know. Now the water came back. And thank God it didn't come back in a tsunami. They just lost power trees, but doing okay. Thank God. Let's see, European language was something like, it is pleasing to me. You couldn't say I like. Well, I like I like Manhattan. You're not drinking. I'm kidding you, Cameron. Please don't take me serious. I had someone that just told me off because I was disgusting. Because I said Don Ho. Oh, Naname, my God. Thank you for that super chat. That is beyond. Oh my God. God, thank you. God bless you. You are so kind. Look, Lily. See? Thank you, Nana. Thank you. That is so freaking kind. Yes, Cameron, that it helps. Oh, you're so kind. That is just, man. Now that is something that I got pleasure from. Is that how I say that, Cameron? I like to give pleasure and get pleasure. Okay. God, that's fantastic. I'm floored. Um, so somebody got really pissed off at me and told me off because last week during the live stream, somebody mentioned Don Ho. Okay. Now, when I was a kid, there was a man that tried to get fresh. I mean, I was like maybe 10 and we were in the pool and he tried to touch me inappropriately and give me a kiss. And he looked a lot like Don Ho to me as a child. I was young. So when I said that I thought Don Ho looked disgusting, I don't know Don Ho, and maybe he's really a very nice man, and I shouldn't say that. I really sometimes say things without thinking, but I'm only a human being on this side of the camera. And so when I make a slip up or I screw up, you got to cut me a little bit of slack because I'm reacting, I'm saying things, but I didn't mean it in that way. I really didn't. She is awesome. My little Nana. Oh, hi, Engalore. You know, what's interesting is Kathy and I, Nana May, Kathy and I call each other for years when we traveled. We got so tired of talking. We were together all the time and traveling and doing shows, art shows. And we'd say, Nani. She called me Nani or Nana. I'd call her Hana. And sometimes we would just have a conversation that was like, oh, Nani, Hana, Nana, Nana, Nani. And she'd say, yeah, Nana, Nani, in other words, we just had our own little thing. So that's your name always gives me pleasure. Hello, Amanda. Long time no see, Amanda. Hey, Mr. Lucky, RV Lucky, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Look, Amanda, Nana May gave me a wonderful super chat. It's going to help me pay for my room on, it's going to be October. I think I'll come the 21st, spend the night. Oh, I wonder if Lola, are you still on? If you are, tell me. I have a question. Oh, Lola, what night you think would be the best night to spend the night? Saturday night or Friday night? Because I'm only going to spend one night. That's okay, Cameron, because what that does is that next month when I get my check or cash, it really, really helps. Honestly, I know that what you're saying, but I'm grateful to YouTube. So Lola, what day do you think would it be better to spend that Friday night or that Saturday night at the hotel? Hard call. Friday night is the bike parade and a dance party. Saturday night is the raffle and the potluck and group picture and a movie night. Both are wonderful. Maybe I'll have to do 2 nights. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Christopher. Oh, wow. I'm doing fine. I am. I'm doing fine, Christopher. Christopher and I have met on Second Life, haven't we? We had so much fun. And it was just, we knew each other better than most people know, because Christopher's got a channel, by the way, and he's homestead in Arizona. If you are interested in see what he did, I mean, with just a piece of property, SL's awesome. It is. God, Cameron. Well, if you want to do that, and I know you don't, but I have PayPal also, so you don't have to. But I appreciate the ones here because, like I said, sometimes I don't earn very much on like advertising, the AdSense. But if people give me some super chats, it adds up and it helps. So I appreciate everything. I just looked at bed and breakfast at Buffalo Gap. Really? There's a few good ratings. Not sure the cost. Yeah, I should write that down. Buffalo. It's called Bed and Breakfast Buffalo Gap. Yeah, it's a terrible thing, Linda. It is. I just, it's hard to believe. Sad, how sad that is. I do have a PayPal account. I do. I also have membership to my channel. So I do try. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with people on YouTube giving whatever they can give and finding people that care about them. And if that's the way that's what I've planned in my life. I try to earn as much as I can on AdSense, but yeah, PayPal helps. People have been so good to me. I have no, oh, I love everybody, honestly. And it's not just people that come around and hang out. Okay, what was I going to say? Elm Creek Bed and Breakfast in the little town of Buffalo Gap, 2 miles. I bet that's expensive. But I'm going to call and find out. Hi, Meadow Fairy. That's great. You have money again. People are still going to you, Debs. Well, thanks, Linda. I just, all I am is just being who I am, doing the best I can to try to be on here and enjoy our company, all of us. Put out a video, doing whatever I can do. Hi, Julia. But some people get mad at me. Oh, you're begging. I'm not begging. I don't want anyone to do anything. You have to do something when you feel like doing it. No, that's it. If not, I still love you all. It doesn't matter. I wasn't sick. I don't know why you say that. You're glad I'm better. Why did you think I was sick? You want to get down? Okay, go on. Thank you, Dana. Hi, Colette. That's so nice to see you. I was feeling down. Well, I do have days like that, actually, but they pass. I'm pretty much a survivor, Good days, bad days. There's up and down. There's no illness. I don't know what you're talking about, Cameron. My illness. Oh, the rumors will fly in a town this size. I don't know what you're saying. I'm doing fine. I'm not recovering from anything. God bless myself. I don't want to be recovering because I'm fine. Yeah, but Second Life's fun, and we enjoy. It's you can do anything on Second Life, whatever you want. That's what's really amazing about it. Let's see. See, Christopher, you made everybody think I was sick or something. Feeling down one day, if I share it with you, doesn't mean I'm staying there. Thumbs up are looking pretty crappy. I have 32 of them and 100 people. Yay! Give me a thumbs up. These are little things that you can do. Don't be confused. It's nothing. We do. We all have ups and downs. And Timothy. No, Christine's still hanging out. She's still mine. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I do. Wouldn't that be interesting if you did have the last name Russell? So you'd be Russell Russell. Oh, thanks, Lola. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's easy not to, actually. We're trying to recover from the hurricane. Well, I'm good. I had no hurricane, thank God, here. But I thought about it a lot, man. I really did, because I'm a Floridian at heart. I am. I lived there for more years than anywhere else. And we were always very fortunate with, I've never seen the water rise like that. You know, we've seen damage and tornadoes and all that kind of destruction, but just to see the water rise like that. Yeah, animals can be pretty clingy. RV Lucky, I'm not making any jewelry right now because all of my beads, all my stuff is in the garage by Kathy and Mark. But I will probably, now that the weather is really getting nice to sit in the garage, I might go over there and make a few things. I eventually would like to bring my beads here, but I don't have that much space. It'd have to really be special. Yeah, Colette, my I have a lot of friends on the Tampa Bay area. Oh, that's neat, Candy. Thanks. I appreciate that. That helps me. Okay. Hey, so nice to see you, Christopher. Come meet me on Second Life whenever you're there. Yeah, I'm a little tired, actually. I really am, but that's okay. Yeah, Central Florida. I mean, honestly, I lived there all this time. The worst storm I didn't go through it, but Kathy's family did bad. It was Andrew. But this was a water thing where people, they ruined. I just can't even imagine water up like as high as, the door of your house. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Cameron. Even though I'm glad you got over it, I would like to know how long it took you to get better. Can't have been pleasant. It's only a day. I just sometimes something's hurts me or something makes me feel down for a day, or it's maybe someone that passed away that I loved, day. But I don't stay there. I don't. I do have days that are down or more than other days, but I'm just like you. Yeah, watching people on these let's see. I found me a new hobby. Oh, you're always finding it. Making jewelry, painting paintings, and my biggest thing is making herbal medicine out of essential oils. Boy, you are one talented man there, Lucky. I know, Marilyn. Can you just imagine though that water came in and ruined everything in your home? And sand and dirt and just debris everywhere. Oh God, it's heartbreaking. And Florida is a beautiful state, and it yes, they get tornadoes and hurricanes, they do, but this was more devastating than normal. I don't know. Maybe it isn't, but to me it is. Water's scary. I live on the ground floor, but we don't hardly get enough rain. It's like, but I mean, if I would not want to live on the ground floor on the water, the thing is, I was even thinking about this. Let's say, those homes that are on stilts, that they were still there, because a lot of all those homes, you could see the stilts kept the home, although who knows. But I wouldn't want to live there after everything around was destroyed. It was just too much. What do I think about Queen Elizabeth? I think she was a wonderful queen. She lived a wonderful life and was truly the queen of my whole life. Yeah, that was really interesting too to watch it. Even Disney had to close for the hurricane. Yeah, that's happened before. I saw a news video today that showed an alligator floating in someone's front yard. Yeah, the ponds, those ponds with the alligators, they got to go somewhere. Colette, I live in a semi arid part of Canada prairies, so I love it when it rains. Yeah, we need some rain all the time. Stop, Lily. John, hi, Deb. Hi, John. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen that too, Marilyn. Yeah, I saw the alligator I think there's more than one. Wachula. That's how you say that one. They float in the canals in Texas all the time. Gotta love it. I don't mind gators. Now I don't take my dogs and let them run around. There'd be a gator dinner. But Florida has lots of them. I lived on Lake Tarpon, and there were gators out on the like there was a walkway around, and sometimes there'd be one laying there in the sun. But if you get close enough, they run away. They're not there to get you. Dagobah said she always looked forward to the Queen's Christmas message. A shark going down the road. Hi, Linda. Oh, that's too weird. I don't think alligators are as much of a threat as crocodiles. Alligators are going to stay. I mean, they might attack little dogs and kitties because that's what they eat. But humans, they're not aggressive unless you're in their space. Trees are just starting to turn for the season here in northern Illinois. Is beautiful. Oh yes, I love the. I spent one autumn up in Pennsylvania in the Poconos. So pretty. And up in New York, in the mountains of New York, there was like mirrored, they looked like the lakes were mirrored with these orange and yellow and green and, burnt color orange. Beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, alligators, I mean, listen, anything with a big bunch of teeth in the front, you don't want to go mess with them. But honestly, every time I've ever seen an alligator right there, they run away. They fly away, or you don't go near them. If I would ride my bike and see an alligator, I'd turn around. I will give the alligator its space. So, yeah. Crocodiles are skinny, long, skinny snouts, and alligators have like flat ones. Different. They're different. Crocodiles are supposedly, more dangerous. I was watching your old video last night while I was falling asleep, and you were talking about alligators, saying they might be a threat to your little dogs, but not much. That's what yeah, well, that's the truth. Yeah, little dogs and kittens are like, a rabbit to them, and they will go eat it. Good evening, Louise. Hello. Come on in. Timothy says, is the complex manager after you to renew your lease? I'm sure. I just renewed my lease, Timothy, for one more year. Yes, I did. At the same rate. So I was happy for that. And I am a good tenant. You're right. I pay on time. Nobody complains. I pick up after my pups, and I'm a good dog owner. There's no crocs in Florida. Crocodiles are not in Florida. Unless they're in the zoo, I'm having a heart palp from drinking coffee, I think. Do you find it offensive that I watch your videos while falling asleep? No. Heck no. As a matter of fact, I've thought about doing ASMR. I've done a little bit of it. I think I could do it really well, but I just haven't done it. There was no rent increase at all this year, which I'm so glad. I live in Polk County, 100 lakes around us, lots of gators. Doesn't stop anyone. A lot of boating. Yeah, honestly, they don't come after you. You'd have to really go after them for them to get on, get mean and ready to get you. And I'm sure it happens. I mean, accidents happen. They're just animals. You have to actually, you have to really just give them their space. It's their pond, and we're visiting. Oh, see, Colette, I don't really mind that. I really don't. What is ASMR? Basically, if you would just do a search right here on YouTube in this, like whenever you're there, just put ASMR and you will see thousands of ASMR channels. Now, ASMR can be someone talking really soft like this. It can also be somebody that has a special microphone, and they make sounds with their hands and their nails and clicking. It just depends. Some people do, like, they'll have eating, like silence. So there's all kinds of ASMR. There's role play where people are like pretending that they're massaging your head. It's pretty crazy. It is. You think? That's what this stands for. Thanks, Lola put it there. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And it's just different ways that people relax. Some people like to get tingles, and they might like have sounds. Some people do whispering. I remember this one lady. All you could see was she was real pretty, you could tell. Very slim and pretty. And all you could see was from her nose down. And she was very sexy, but she was clothed. but you could see her lips were all beautiful, like, lipstick, and she would eat, and she would whisper, like, really, you'd have to be really, really quiet. I'm a good Googler myself, Marilyn. Let's see. Yeah, I don't do videos to fall asleep, but I do like sounds like white noise. Okay, Kathy said we looked at a new townhome here. Let me back. In a town, all going for about 1,800 to 2,000 a month. Central Florida is getting way too expensive for most people. Yeah, like New York City. There's a guy that does these shorts. I don't know if you guys have seen this guy, but he'll walk up to people in New York City and say, "Excuse me, could you tell me how much you pay for your apartment for rent?" And then they'll say, "Oh, 3,500." And then he'll say, "Could you show me it?" And they do. They go through this apartment for it's a lot of money to live there. I don't even know how people do it. Some people have sleep streams. Well, that would be weird. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd want to watch a sleep. I think the what I was gonna do, and I did kind of start it, but it didn't keep going. I was making these mandalas with with pens, color pens, and I'd have the camera not on me, but on the me filling in all the mandalas, just really calm and then talking very softly. I just didn't do it. No, I don't. I would never want to. I would never. I'm not into the being on video that much personally. But I've gotten used to this. I can handle this. Everything's so odd, these days, really. Remember the Mandela ones? I was doing so many. Oh my God, I was really into it. I don't know. You're asking like I'm a doctor, Cameron. I don't really know the answer. Hi, John. You ought to Google that, Cameron. If you Google it, you'll find the answer. Let me know when you find out. I really don't know. I think people are, equal. Some and some don't. I don't know. I know where does that what is that coming? Why are you asking questions like that tonight? How would I know? Welcome to Dr. Deb. Cameron's interesting tonight. How are you, John? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm only going to be on about 10 more minutes. I had a long day. I drove about an hour and a half and then stopped and enjoyed company of my friend Amanda, had lunch, went shopping there in the town, and got gas, and then came home. I came on 48 minutes ago. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Colorado gal. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Yay, I'm still on. You would need a better quality microphone to do ASMR. Yeah, well, it's not what I'm doing. What was the name of the doctor in the 80s, about 20 to 30 years ago? Dr. Ruth? It is Yom Kippur. That's true. Yom Kippur. I didn't fast. If anything, I didn't fast for sure. Yep, Dr. Ruth. She's still alive and still giving advice. I think she has a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's been 49 minutes. Yeah, time flies with us here. I know I turn around and time does go by. But if you could just imagine, sitting in front of your laptop or your camera and turning on live stream and just no, I mean, now it's really natural for me. But just talking, being the only one that's talking, it's 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 something. Yeah, she was a little German lady, very tiny. Dr. Ruth. Ah, I got some pretty earrings on. Thank you, Colette. Aw. In the 60s, did you think you'd have this reach from your house someday? No. In the 60s, I was a kid. I didn't know anything like this. Yeah, it's like, I'm just I know you're here and I've gotten used to it and I feel good. But I mean, in a way, especially if you're not really feeling up for it, tonight I feel good. In the 80s, I don't remember thinking about virtual success. Oh, try not to get too stressed out, Doggo Ben. Did she? Loretta Lynn passed away. Ah, what a wonderful country singer. The pork chops were delicious, I must tell you. She's still kicking at 94. Yeah, the internet has really changed the world, and a lot of people don't even have memory of it before because they're younger, they just they don't know a time when there wasn't internet and cell phones and all that stuff. But I remember a much simpler existence. I wonder how old she was. She must have been pretty old. Anyone know how? Oh, 90. Well, it's a good age. She was a very loved performer. Like going to the library to do homework. Yeah, things have changed so much. Remember the Encyclopedia Britannica that everybody had to have at home? John says, I remember my mom reading an article about smartphones in the 90s, and it didn't even seem like it would be appealing to use them the way they were forecasting. I saw Loretta Lynn in concert with my mother in Nashville. That was in the 80s, like 1982, I think. Okay, hold on. Glad us older folks know what life was like before. Yeah, really. Lola, I had a computer when my daughter was born 32 years ago. That was crazy to me. Yeah, that's a long time ago for a computer. You feel sad for the people today not to know those things, not to know about telephone booths and person-to-person calls and operators and information to get a phone number or to call a phone number for the time. Oh, there's so many things that we did when we were younger, people that are, in their, I guess, like 30s, 20s, and I don't know. I mean, I just remember. Yeah, Kathy's mom turns 93 in October this month. A small town with no internet, I would go nuts. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't stay. Okay, hold on. It's going fast. John says, I remember getting mad at my first flip phone because would call to try to talk on it and use any of my minutes. It was really just for emergencies. Yeah, or phones that were really big, the first ones. I remember people had these phones. Can you imagine living in a small town like yours with no internet? No, horrible. I I live half my life virtually, I must say. The other half is in the world, and it's very peaceful and quiet here, which I guess is okay. But yeah, most of my interactions is right here, either here or on Second Life or Facebook, which I don't care for that much. People used to talk about video calls, and now no one wants to use them. I use video calls a lot. Lost online. You can't use Wikipedia as a reference in college. What a hassle. Oh yes, we had a complete set of the encyclopedias. I know. I fell asleep listening to YouTuber, woke up and thought, who's talking? Oh gosh, let's see what else we got here because I missed a few things. Marilyn says we were at Costco when the emergency management people sent an alert out. Everyone's phone started sounding off the alarm at the same time. It was really weird. I bet it was. Calling to hear what time the movies are at the theaters. Yeah, all that stuff. Party lines. Well, I know my mom and dad had a party line, but I was a baby. I mean, I don't remember the party line, but they did have one. Let's see. And you only have YouTube and Twitter, which is plenty, really. Dana says, I met my husband because of my voice. We were both in law enforcement, and he heard me on the internet radio. How romantic. Russell says, we used to have a party line telephone when I was a kid. Yeah, when I think it was like really like 1960. I remember calling to order takeout. Well, you can still do that. Timothy, I don't really have anywhere to call to can't get takeout in a small town. Timothy said, I remember that in 1969 when I was 5 years old saying that someday I would have a telephone that I could carry anywhere with me. I was told I had a good imagination. Isn't that funny? You were ahead of yourself. Dana said, he told my friend I'd sure like to meet that dispatcher that works 4 to midnight, and he did. She told him that Dana. Oh, how that is romantic, Dana. That's really neat. Thanks for sharing that. Marilyn said we never had a party line, but my grandma did out in the country. Cameron and I remember calling directory inquiries to find a phone number. Oh yeah, we called it 411. Information can help you. And calling, let's see. My cousin who lived in a rural area had a party line in the 70s. Wow. I didn't know they still had them, but I guess that was the end of it. You had a bag cell phone at first. I don't know what the bag cell phone was. I remember doing call-in radio stations and stuff. Yes. Well, you guys, we've been through quite a bit of a topic change there, but there is a lot of things that we can really look back on where a lot of people will never know the transistor radio, the clicker, just a lot that changed. I know, Marianne, time flies. Before you know, it'll be Friday. Oh, Gary, honey, I am just about at the end of this live stream. How are you tonight? Hey, Marianne. You had a party line in the 70s? Yeah, because I don't remember having one, but I think we probably did. What are you going to talk about Friday? I don't know. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about today. I just play it by ear. Get the transistor. We're going to the beach. My dad worked for a car lot, and they would give away transistors to the guys that sold, and then me and my sister would get transistor radios. Party lines. Yeah, during a hurricane, that kind of gives you a shock when electric goes out and internet goes out, and you're like, we got to fend for ourselves here. I don't know, Cameron. I don't know, hon. You've asked me 1,000 questions that I don't know the answer to because I don't really plan a whole lot, and sometimes I might plan a topic, but mostly I don't. Marianne said, I loved party lines. I would stay with my grandma just to get on the phone and listen to everybody's life. So fun. Yeah, I can't remember having that. I think we did when I was like 5, 6, just a kid. I really enjoyed this live stream tonight. I hope you all did too. And give me a thumbs up if you hadn't. That would be really super duper. And Nana, thank you so much for the super chat. That just makes my week. Makes my next month actually. So thank you. And I'm still planning to go live for a month in Palmview this coming December. Aw. I hope that all of you have good, blessed weeks ahead. Gary said we had a party line when I was in grade school. Yeah, we're talking about like just a quick. We were just talking about all the things that are no longer, that people our age, older people are. We lived in a different time where the internet was. Good night, RV, Lucky, and Dee Dee, and Colette, and Dagobin, and Cameron, and Carrie, and Marilyn, and Colorado Gal, and Dana, and Candy. Love you all. I'll see you all on Friday night. You have a very good week. And Donna, it's been great. Thank you, Donna. Mwah. So until next time, adios. Peace out.